Hi there. Have you ever thought about how blockchain, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrencies in general, NFTs and other things along those lines could impact your real estate business? I'm part of a mastermind group. I'm actually on my way right now to give a talk. And my talk is going to be on real estate and blockchain / Bitcoin / NFTs. And, yesterday, I'm recording this here on February 11th, 2022. Yesterday was the first NFT real estate transaction here in the United States, the second one ever, both of them engineered by a company called Proppy. And I think it's important that as a real estate professional, you have an understanding of how to engineer or how to service someone that might be interested. If someone came to you tomorrow and said, hey, I would like to purchase a piece of property with Bitcoin, or I would like to sell a piece of property using Bitcoin, or I saw this thing where somebody sold a property as an NFT, I would like to do that. The key is not to be a super techie that knows exactly how to do it, but you need to conceptually understand the possibilities and opportunities, and then know who to partner with in order to get a transaction done. I think, high level, there are two types of scenarios that you need to be able to point someone in the right direction. The first one is somebody wants to purchase a property using Bitcoin, and that can be done using an intermediary. BitPay is the one that is used most of the time for real estate transactions, but you can also use Coinbase and others. And in essence, the real estate transaction is done in US dollars. I'm talking about US transactions now. However, if the settlement price due to close, let's say, is $1.2 million, then using an intermediary like BitPay, somebody could quote unquote pay with Bitcoin, which in essence would just exchange the Bitcoins to cash to settle the transaction. So you want to know how to do that in rough strokes, and I would reach out to BitPay and say, hey, if I had a client that wants to do XYZ, how can I get that done? The second type of transaction is one where somebody wants to tokenize real estate, where somebody wants to sell real estate as an NFT, or where somebody wants to do fractional ownership interest of real estate, through cryptocurrencies. And this becomes a little bit more complicated because, first of all, only a person in the United States at least can acquire real estate, and a person means a legal person. So that could be a human being, or it could be an entity such as a corporation or an LLC or a trust, but it has to be a person, so to speak. And so a token or a cryptocurrency or an NFT is not a person, is not recognized as a person, so they cannot take title, and therefore, there has to be an entity involved. So generally speaking, a company or an LLC would own the piece of property, and now we're talking about a transfer of ownership in the entity, which is no longer real property. It technically is personal property. And you want to understand how that process works, and you want to know who to partner with. And right now, I would say check out Proppy, P-R-O-P-Y. They are a company that really is pushing the envelope in a lot of these types of transactions, and has been first, at least with respect to NFTs. And there are several companies that are beginning to use blockchain technology for the transmission of escrow funds, which is a totally different story. I personally am not sure that I necessarily believe in that. Yes, there's a lot of wire fraud, but there are companies like Safe Escrow that are overcoming that. But when it comes to the transfer of ownership, I think you need to be familiar with what can be done. So homework to you as a top-notch real estate professional is to research, just spend some time, spend an hour to Google real estate and blockchain and see what's been going on. Go to Proppy, check out their website, go to BitPay, find out how they can potentially help a client that wants to purchase something using Bitcoin. And then when somebody comes to you, instead of just looking like a deer in the headlight, not knowing what the hell is going on, and I don't have an idea how I can help you. You want to be a top-notch professional. You know what? Absolutely. Actually, I've been doing a lot of research on that, and I know exactly who we need to work with to make that happen. Now, when you come back with that response, that is a top-notch professional that I want to work with. And you never know. Right now, it's still very esoteric. Maybe 1 in a million cases where somebody might come up with a request like that, but it will change, okay? And a year from now, it'll be a lot more. 5 years from now, it might be commonplace. So you just want to be able to speak that language. Hope you found this helpful. Sorry, this was a little bit longer. My name is Thomas Hyman with Realty Partners, and feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, thoughts, comments. And please leave your comments on this video. And if not already done, please subscribe, follow me. I'm doing these videos every single day. Thanks so much. Take care.